started investing in crypto and joined some crypto community. There was one particular phrase that I hear all the time. It's called life-changing money. So if you've ever been in crypto circles, you would have heard this a lot. So people talk about life-changing money. And true, people have made life-changing money and keep making life-changing money in crypto. In fact, I know a gentleman that became a multi-millionaire just doing crypto. He's bought all kinds of real estate properties and, he's doing very well. But you see, crypto is not accessible to everyone because not everyone has the resilience, has the patience, has the emotional stability to invest in crypto because crypto is actually very, very volatile. Some of you who have been listening to the news saw what happened just a couple of days ago, less than a week ago, when about $19 billion was liquidated in one day in crypto. But there's the good news that, I'm always looking for loopholes for people so that you don't have any excuse at all, especially if you live in Africa, if you live in the Caribbean, if you live anywhere in the Pacific. And of course, this is also very relevant to many of you who joined from Europe and who joined me from the United States. But one of the things I want to do is to remove every excuse for poverty. To remove every excuse that we have for poverty. That's like one of my life's missions. Every excuse you have to continue being in debt, every excuse you have not to be able to afford good education for your children, every excuse you have not to have access to good medical care while you're alive. I want to remove it. So you may not have access to crypto, but I want to talk to you about everyday money. I want to talk to you about everyday money. Everyday money can literally change your life. Everyday money can become the life-changing money that the crypto people talk about. You see, when it comes in crypto, it can come heavily. Like you put in $10,000 and then after the bull run, your 10,000 might turn to 100,000, might turn to 500,000 and all that. But you see, that doesn't happen every day. But there is one that you and I, is it you and I or you and me? You and I can do, and that is everyday money. Okay, let me set the stage to why I'm emphasizing everyday money and why I've been emphasizing it. By the way, it was my mentor who in 2015 mentioned the term, gave me that term, everyday money, for the first time in 2015. He mentioned it. He was into real estate. So, of course, he was talking about cash flow that came from real estate. But when he said that phrase, everyday money, it caught my attention since that time. And I've been asking myself, how do I earn money every single day? Type that question. Type it in the comment section. How do I earn money every single day? Because if you crack that code for yourself, because the answer for me, the answer for you will not be the same answer for me. But there are models, there are ways to do it, which you can pick up. And this is also why we are holding the Everyday Money Workshop. The link to join the Everyday Money Workshop is right in the description of this session. So immediately after this, you can click and join the Everyday Money Workshop. So now, if you can crack that question, how might I, in design thinking, we call it, it's a design thinking question. How might I earn money every day? I beg you, type it. How might I earn money every day? That's a question you should sleep with and wake up with. Why? Because it will change your life. It will change your life. A lot of us, especially many of us in Africa, we keep talking about, it's spiritual. When people are poor, it's a spiritual problem. Everything is a spiritual problem. Everything spiritual, spiritual. And when you say spiritual, you are right. But what you usually mean, or the way you usually interpret it, is wrong. Because once we say spiritual in Africa, we are talking about witches, wizards, village people. Somebody took your name to a native doctor. They placed a hex on you, so your business that's absolutely nonsense. I'm not saying that thing doesn't happen, but I'm saying witches cannot get you if you've not already bewitched yourself. But when you talk about spiritual problem, you're right in the sense that spirituality has to do with having a sense of purpose, having a sense of identity. And the reason that I have committed myself to dealing with the issues of poverty, especially in Africa, the continent, is that the process of building wealth transforms you. It transforms people. The process of building wealth transforms a proud man into a humble man. The process of building wealth transforms an uncaring and absentee father and an uncaring husband into a very responsible man. I see this happening every day. There's a lot of transformative power if you go through the discipline of creating wealth. Why? Because wealth is not what you have. It is who you are. And that's why the sage, Jim Rohn, said many years ago, he said, make the $1 million, not because of the $1 million, but what you will become in the process of making $1 million. So that's why I keep on emphasizing this thing. And that's why I keep on trying to give you hope that it is not late. Whether you are 35 or you are 65 or you're 70 listening to me, it's not late. Because it is not about time. It's about consciousness. Wealth is not about time. So don't say, oh, is it too late for me? I'm already 66. Oh, is it not too late for me? I'm already 48. It's not late. Because in my village, not far from here, they said that whenever you wake up, it's your morning. Because in consciousness about wealth, you can achieve in 1 year what you couldn't achieve in 50 years in consciousness. It's happened to me. Okay, so let me give you a background, because you can see I'm outside and I'm using street lights, some solar lighting and things like that. So I am in a place, I don't want to tell you where I am, but I am in a teaching hospital right now, and I have a project here. So this is about the second time or so, second or third time that I'm being here, I'm being here. Now, for those of you watching from the United States or from Europe, let me give you a background so that you can understand the story I'm about to tell. So in the daytime, patients come from all over, from different states, from about 5-6 different states to come here. So they have oncology, they have all kinds of things, going on here. And